better decisions, so all the opportunities that AI unleashes. But actually, it's the threat that we need to manage extremely carefully. And I'll say one of the first things we did when we started elevating our AI journey was to create the responsible AI principles as the guiding framework for anyone building AI products, solutions, or anyone consuming them. We just need to know the rules of the game to play well.
Renee. So transparency requires us to be accountable. It also requires explainability. For us to have the kind of explainability to support transparency, it means that we need to be paying attention to questions around AI and data literacy. Very critical. But we also have to understand, the thing about AI is that we still do not understand the power of this technology. We still don't understand all the risks. And of course, there's this thing called the atrocity of an algorithm. An algorithm that's being built by technologists who don't really understand why the algorithm is doing what it's doing. The other question about transparency is whether or not true transparency is even attainable when we think about the opacity of data sets. So we've also got to think of transparency within the context of literacy, within the context of accountability and explainability, and also honesty, where we've got to let people know these are the possibilities that you can achieve, these are the limitations of the technology, and all the rest is about hype. And we've really got to bring, again, a kind of conscious leadership that's not really afraid to be honest. At the moment, we're in a crisis of trust. And what AI is continuously doing is eroding that trust. So for us to really ensure that we can get the truest benefit of this amazing technology, we've got to upskill society in real time. We've got to understand that from kindergarten go right up, everyone needs to be playing with this technology and accessing this technology. For us to truly have transparency, we've got to have equal access.
Thank you, Renee. As we've talked throughout this panel, it's very much a journey. How has your approach evolved to reflect the growing importance of data quality and inclusion in business decisions in AI?
Education. I think education awareness, making sure that we as leaders are accountable and helping our teams, our communities, and an ecosystem to really, at the same time, lean on the opportunity of AI, but at the same time also be very conscious about what it really means. And I'm really convinced that we need to upskill talents around businesses and different communities. And I love that Snowflake is really committed toward this goal, and recently launched a 1 million minds plus one platform program, which is the enablement and training of 1 million students and workers in emerging markets on data and AI by 2029. So this is for me really a concrete action into upscaling talents and making sure everyone is armed and has the right knowledge and education to tackle the challenges, but also embrace the opportunity of AI.
It's an exciting next chapter, Karen and Elena.
I fully agree that education, training of our leaders and our people is critical. Providing playgrounds and access to technology, actually to experiment, is equally critical. That stimulates and accelerates innovation, creativity, curiosity, and uncovering new use cases and opportunities that we didn't think about initially. But what I'll stress is the critical importance to not just explore the technology for the sake of exploring the technology and then wonder what to do with it. It's important to always start with the challenge in mind, the customer problem we're solving, the business problem that we're trying to create better solutions for, and then experiment within that boundary as the guiding star of what we're looking to accomplish.
It's great to hear to have the business perspective from Snowflake, and also Renee, from an academic standpoint, it sounds education is clearly top one across the board.
Well, it's more than education. It's building consciousness in our data science, particularly at the University of Virginia School of Data Science. We are so committed to a values-based system, to ensuring our data scientists understand that ethics and innovation can coexist. You can have ethical innovation. And stretching of our ethical imagination, to know that we've got to be inclusive in our practices, to know that we can only get the best results, the most intelligent decisions from our data sets if they are truly diverse and representative of the greatest population. And to understand that the work that we do as data scientists, we are architects of the future. Now we're architects of this global future. And we have got to be committed to creating a future that is inclusive of all and just not creating a future for some.
I couldn't agree more. Please give our panelists a round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting us. It's such a pleasure. And for the audience watching, thank you so much for